Guys, we're going to have a look at these rear brakes. Got the essentials, nice cup of tea in the Morris Minor cup. I've had this a few years. Right, so we've got some axle stands, a trolley jack, and I've got a chock under that front wheel there so George don't run forward. We'll loosen off these wheel nuts and then we'll jack him up and put him on the axle stands so that we can get them wheels off and then get the brake drums off and have a look at the shoes. So first of all, let's get those hubcaps off. I'm going to crack on with this because, like I say, I don't want to run out of time, so I'll just do a quick video of each section when I've done it. As you can see, we've got George jacked up and he's on two axle stands. Front wheels are chocked, so he can't go anywhere. The next thing is to drop the handbrake and then we'll whip off these wheel nuts. Normally I loosen the wheel nuts before I jack a car up, but because I've got this impact wrench there, shouldn't need to do that. They should whiz them off quite easily, but we'll soon find that one out any minute now. As you can see, it's nice and free. I really want to just be chafing a little bit. I think that drum will probably come off really easy. There's no screws holding it. When you get these, or sometimes when you take them off, they've got screws in here. Now there's always a debate on whether you should put screws in or not, but I've never worried about them. If I ain't got them, then like I say, I don't worry. Well, that drum will be held on nice and tight with the four wheel nuts. Like I say, sometimes I'll have them in. We'll have a look on the other side whether they're in or not. Let's go and whip that one off. Nice and easy with one of these tools. There we go, there's that one off. Yo, I always slide my wheels underneath my car, whether I've got it on a jack, if I haven't got no axle stands, or even if they are. So if it does fall, they ain't going to go onto the ground. Right, that one has actually got one of the screws in that. Hey! The other's probably buggered up. Rightio, let's see whether they'll come off or whether we need to move the adjusters. The adjusters will do through these holes. Snip round the other side first. Light here so we can see in the hole. I'm guessing you can see there is the brake adjusting screw. There's only one on the rear shoes because on the front you've got two cylinders, on the back you've got a single, which you will see when we take this off. I ain't going to go all into it because I've done it all before. If you look back at my videos, if you want to know, and you'll see exactly what I did. Right, I'm just going to loosen that off and we get that off there. Right, obviously I'm round the other side, so I'll just loosen this one off. See that nut or screw weren't very tight. That's the only one we got on the car. Can't remember whether we had any on the front now. But so I'll bring that round and slacken off the adjuster so we can get that one's off. As you can see in there, look, the brake dust where the shoes have been wearing, and hopefully you can see how the sun is quite bright here. Them shoes are still okay as well. No leaks or nothing on this side by the looks. I know I changed these wheel cylinders when I had it before, so it's going to be another quick clean up and adjustment. It's all back on, so all I need to do now is just adjust it up, which is at the bottom here somewhere. If I look through the hole, I can see where the adjuster is. There. Just give that a tweak. give that a tweak. And my phone goes. Right then, where was we? Adjusting this brake up. So just turn it clockwise. That's too much. One back, and that's fine. And that's where we're going to leave that one. So just going to get everything back on. Put these one of these screws in. The only one we got. And that'll be fine. Like I say, the wheel actually holds on this brake drum. So I've got a feeling immediately we'll notice the brake pedal has come up with just the adjustment, but I needed to get them off just to check them shoes. Rightio, let's get the wheels back on and we'll be ready to go for a little test drive. So there's the wheels back on. And another thing I'll just say, when you're turning the hubs or the brake drums, you'll feel resistance, but once you get the wheel on, you obviously got more leverage, so you can see it's not really binding. Right, I'll lower the car and then I'll tighten these up. I did use this, but I always stop before it start rattling it on because I don't want it getting too tight. If you put them on with these and just keep rapping at it, before you know it, you won't be able to get them off again. So we'll lower it to the ground and I'll just nip them up. I'll just go around with this ordinary ratchet, and you can see I did these up with the gunlet. They're not tight. What I normally do is just give more little nip up, and then I'll give them a yank like that, and that will do them. That will do fine. And obviously I will give them a check in about a week's time. So all's good. Right, so we just jumped into George. Straight away the pedal is just hardly any touch of it, and I know they're free because I'm going to roll. Look, I'm rolling. Stop. Right, let's give him a little test drive. Not that he needs it, but you know what I say, whenever you do anything you always need a test drive. It's a good excuse. Check the door shut. We ain't gonna go far, guys. Not far, there's no need. I'll be going to work in another hour. So I did that okay. About an hour and 15 minutes it took me. Everything was easy, no problem, because they've all been off before by me. May have even been off by the other guy. Yeah, the pedal is great. I'm pleased with that because that was what was bothering me. The pedal had started to go down a little bit and the handbrake was coming up to shake hands with you up here somewhere. So everything is good. Let's go and turn around down here. So guys, what did I do today? I just adjusted the brakes. That's all. That's all what was needed. Now I'm going to say what I always say. Oh, I've got a man coming up behind me, so I better stop here, let him go by. I'm going to say what I... Oh, he's coming over there. No, he's gone round the corner. Right, I'm going to say what I always say. I'm not showing anyone or telling anyone how to do anything. If you do get anything out of it, then that's good. But I'm just showing you what I do with George. You will get people saying, oh, what you should do is this, you should do is that, and maybe you should. But that's not what I do. I'm just showing you what I do. I'm happy with it. I know now that the brake shoes are alright, because like I said, I was getting a bit noisy. I weren't sure what was going on. They're quiet now again. I think that was just a bit of dust and that had been really wet. That normally affects stuff, as you know. Yeah, so I'm going to end this video here. There'll be plenty more coming up. I need to do them valve clearances, and I also need to sort out the timing, and obviously I've got to make a timing mark as well, because we ain't got one. So that'll all come up in the future. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.